No, there has to be a better way.
Just some colleagues of ours. Okay.
Oh, you can say contiguous managers.
Oh, okay.
Because they are.
Hello?
Hello, Christian.
That's formal, as you can see.
Oh,
Okay.
wouldn't say that.
Hello.
Hello, Joseph.
I have a theory based on the hat I was given and the location that this is a cooking-based task.
Yeah, you'd be correct.
Good evening.
Hello, Chris.
Duran, how are you, buddy?
Sam, do you want to open up your task in front of you? You ready?
What is the first task going to be?
Task 1. The subject can expect.
Those are some solid stats.
Also means 139 creme brulees are made every day by the on-sites. All the ingredients are somewhere in this kitchen.
You have 30 minutes to make one.
Your time starts from the opening of this envelope. We are underway.
Okay, so there's instructions somewhere. Do I have to find them?
Everything you need to know is in the task. It's the best.
Is what?
Presumably this is a clue. Why do we need this? Oh, this is for the creme brulee.
Ollie, come on.
What is this, a creme brulee for ants?
Oh, I've worked at the chateau. I don't remember any of this.
You've eaten how many creme brulees in your life?
Would you believe me if I said none?
None.
Yeah.
Do you not like creme brulees?
No, would you believe me if I said none?
No.
Yeah, because it's a complete lie. I eat all the leftover creme brulees. Damn. Panic!
Alright, ingredients.
I do need butter.
Is instructions in the kitchen somewhere.
Well, luckily, I have a feeling that the ingredients are these ones here.
And I'm assuming I've got to find these instructions, right?
Everything you need to know is on the task, Chris.
How many fucking made creme brulees?
I can't see. You have to bring the ingredients to me.
We can go anywhere, right?
I can't see. We need,
Fuck, how many made creme
we need
brulees?
sugar, we need milk, we need eggs.
Yeah. I reckon 2 eggs. I reckon. Hold on. Should we mix that shit? Do you reckon there's a great, like a recipe somewhere? Like in a cookbook?
Can you use your
Because we've
phone?
got no fucking clue.
Can you Google it?
No. It's just no. Steve.
Is there no recipe anywhere?
Well, there's cooking equipment and ingredients. You'd imagine there'd be like a cookbook or something.
In a recipe book, I'm tipping.
Can I ruffle through your cupboards? It's not a euphemism.
This is a nightmare, Jacob. Do I just go through?
Yeah.
Do I feel like, okay. Oh my god, that was really easy.
Well, how else are you gonna like get the? I don't know. It's like Cinderella. Things that fly magically to you.
Yep, here.
It's not going to be on the sink. What am I on about?
Where do people keep cookbooks?
Jackpot!
Can I make a banoffee pie? I love banoffee pie. I have eaten lots, mate. It is my favourite dessert. I still wear the scars of a brulee incident down in Spain many years ago when I was on the road. And I feel like I'm not looking in the right book here, but let's give it a try.
No. Oh, you know what? I'm stressed. I'm stressed to impress.
Alright.
We're just doing one creme brulee, is that like...
Yeah, okay, so.
Are we doing
couple
39?
eggs. 139, come on.
139, we're going to need
You're
some
gonna be on
more.
one side. Alright.
Okay, well, that's a great start. Do we have a whisk of some sort? Where's the implements?
I got the bowl, you get the
Where's
whisk.
the implements in this gaff?
Should I whisk it?
So Tom, you would look in the in the oven for recipes.
I've only got 30 minutes, what am I doing?
Brain, think of things. It's going to be here somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. Is it here? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm looking for. That's the worst part.
Oh, we actually can look up a recipe. I thought I thought the whole point is you're not supposed to use a recipe.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
We were going on hard mode here. Right, no one specified. Right, okay. Are we allowed to use a recipe? Then? Okay, right.
I feel like over here somewhere. Or like in a drawer.
Look at this. Oh!
Oh, twat.
And what else?
Jamie Oliver, this ain't out of good. Oh, anyway, nothing.
There we go.
Things up, dude. So. Cheeky. Or are these just all cakes? I think these are all cakes, eh?
Okay. Step 1, heat the oven to 180 degrees.
Is there more books in the
Sugar! Sugar's here!
Come.
You're thoroughly enjoying this, aren't you?
Oh, so
There we go. Thank you, sir. Da, 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 da.
how long does it take to cook creme brulee?
30 minutes. Oh. 30 to 40 minutes. Well, I'm cooked. We're not going to have any creme brulee by the end of this. Okay. Sit flour.
Milliliters. That's liters. Into a medium pan? Is this a pan? All the things on the instruction, isn't it? That's what you're gonna tell me, Taskmaster. 30 minutes, I've got to stop deffing around. That goes in there. Oh, a bit of white's will be fine. Don't worry about that. Do you need it heated up? I don't think we heated it up with the chateau. We probably did. I'm 100 now. Oh, it's really hard to see. I know it's really strong. Oh, that's probably too much. Because I didn't know. Chef. Yeah.
Which is the best part of the egg? Hannah ain't yolking. Right, okay. Have you ever seen Rocky? You can just drink this. The recipe says 4. You know what? I'm gonna be decadent. I'm gonna put 2 egg yolks into this.
Jamie Oliver trying to
the
make
rest around.
simplicity look pretentious.
Oh, it's egg yolks. Okay. Can you put this away, please?
Okay, well, if you maybe empty that.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's
I'll
just
start
absolute waste.
separating.
I feel bad. That is cream. Not.
It's all right. I wash my hands after.
We're not eating this.
Yeah, okay.
No one's gonna eat this, okay? Okay. I need something to.
It's like a little testicle. Stop
Do we
freaking
have-
out.
I'm not freaking out. I'm trying to be efficient in 30 minutes.
We've got loads of time.
What's a quarter of 5 egg yolks? Yolks? So how do you separate egg yolks from... Where's a small bowl? Let's take a big bowl and this. The kitchen's stressing out.
Would a bit help?
Don't tease me like that. I know you've only got cider. Coming in clutchy. Baking tray.
Very Sam, I thought I'd give you something to Connie loves.
Much appreciated.
It's actual Kentucky one. The king of the king of Oktoberfest is here.
Very suitable, thank you. Prost.
Prost.
With my experience in such movement.
That wasn't a cooking joke, that was a different kind of joke.
Oh, yes! Nearly there. What do you call it when things get hotter? Hotter, that's the word I'm looking for, not what I do. Okay, that'll do.
Oh my god. Alright, we're employing this. It's gonna be deep.
Got it.
Is it a deep pan? Rachel, is it a deep pan? I think you're gonna find it. What's next? Yeah.
What's that? Electric? Electric what? I want to use electric. What are you trying to tell me? This thing is electric.
I'm already mixing it. What are we up
She
to?
doesn't need an electric one. Work and an oven. How do you turn the cooker on? Do you know?
Is it a holdy? Do you hold it? Hello? This is very advanced. Mine's just a gas one at home, so I actually don't know how to... Oh, is it that? No. Turn on. Is it this? Okay, how the hell do you turn this on? Do I have to hold it as well? Ah, here we go. We're onto something. Oh. What does it go up to? Okay, we'll go back down to 5. That sounds about right. Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen you so nervous.
I don't know if I've ever been so nervous, mate. Got my ramekin. Maybe this will do the job. Where would I be if I was a measuring cup? I'm only making one of these suckers, and this is for 4, so I'll just quarter everything, I guess. And then I figure 25 mils of this, which is not much at all, but I don't want to get that wrong.
The seeds? I don't have time, I didn't find the thing. Because then if because then I've got the eggs in there, and if I do put it on the heat or scram, you're meant to put it in slowly, because then the... We're just doing it, we're rocking it. It's hot, a little bit of scrambled, but it is hot. I think a little bit is alright. Adds a little bit of texture. Hot water, do a roasting tin. And that would fit perfectly.
Why did I get flour? Did I even need that? I think I can eyeball this. 50 grams. How much do you think 50 grams is? You've got to make choices with conviction, otherwise they'll fail. You get me?
Yeah, and where's that quote from?
My brain. It's clever, wasn't it? There's more where that came from. Okay.
Please keep it to yourself.
You didn't like that quote? I thought that was quite inspirational, actually. You're just a hater.
So, run me through it. So, how many eggs are you using?
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
And how many crème brûlées does the task say to make?
Well, the thing is, you're going to portion it. You're going to cook it all, and then you're only going to portion what you need in that one. Don't worry. I'm just going to follow the instructions. I have a game plan. Follow the instructions, then portion what you need. 1 minute with an electric whisker. Obviously, I don't have that. I mean, there probably is one, but I didn't look. So now I'm just going to raw dog it with my hand, and I'm going to whisk it for 2 minutes to make up for lost time.
So what did you say? You're going to raw dog it?
Yeah, with my hand. No electric ones here. We do it like the olden days. Paler in colour, not sure. Definitely missing an ingredient, I think. But we're gonna work with it. It's fine. I feel like nothing's really happening. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with it. Like I said, make your choices with conviction.
Oh yeah, that's that thing, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah.
you actually...
Do I need this more later? No, I can use that. Sugar.
Sam, how much time do you reckon you got left?
27 minutes. Yeah. This part will be that. Other than drinking beer. pouring enough hot water. I need hot water now? What? Hold on. Still that. I think I didn't use the perfect amount of quantity. Where am I up to?
Ah, damn it, mixing bowl. Nice fresh eggs, Duran Duran.
See with the leather.
Ah, shit.
Oh no, you just broke your egg.
Next egg. Ah, mother.
Of all the things I thought you'd struggle with.
Cracking eggs would not be one of them, you figured.
Just think of it as a first year.
Sugar, mate?
Yeah, sugar.
Yep. This is all taking my best guess. I figure there's not an electric one easily in sight, so
Very good.
Can I get a hand with your oven?
Advent is not my strong suit, but apparently neither is cooking. But this tastes good. That was good. Oh, that's a good point. I actually did not look at the clock. Let's say that I began this 10 minutes ago. So, 20 minutes? I have no idea if that's accurate. I feel like this stuff wasn't necessary. But then again, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Well, not very much that's left. I keep doing it. I didn't use any milk. You know what? I'm gonna add a spoonful of milk, just in case. It's less than a spoonful. Let me stir. Maybe I've just undone a lot of good work.
And that was it. Perfectly. Is this a roasting tin? I don't know.
I'm actually impressed. Wow, that was actually really good. When you get this off my hands, I feel sick. Surely, I hope other people are struggling like I am.
The hot cream into the beaten egg yolks. Stirring with a wire whisk as you do so. Then scraping out the seeds from the pan. We don't need to worry about the seeds. We've got vanilla and shit. What are you doing? What are you doing? We pour that into there. Too bad. What does S-I-E-V-E? What is that? Sieve. Set a sieve. Hold on.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. Don't you have to put like water in the actual oven tray and then like
We're supposed to what?
put water in the actual oven tray and then bake it?
Pour in enough hot water from the tap and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Put water in the oven tray.
we don't need a hot. We don't need a hot.
Put them in the oven, their baking sheet. Oh, there probably was a kitchen full baking sheet.
Won't that burn in there? Obviously, I've never used an oven before, so we're not doing very well for time, I don't think either.
I hope I'm not giving you a builder's back shot here.
Here's one I made earlier. Hey Siri.
It's like a bit of jelly in the middle. Okay. But don't get it too firm.
Brost.
Roast.
Okay, so I think COVID has obviously been quite a difficult thing for a lot of people, and I think a lot of mental health stems from that, especially our generation. So I think it'd be quite nice for you to sort of share your personal experience, as you were one of the...
Okay.
Were you an on-site or a trip manager?
On-site.
On-site.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously that's quite difficult to be away from home during COVID, so...
Yeah. So I'm not one to shy away from mental health. I've had my mental health struggles over the years since I was about 19. And when I was an on-site, so I did my Kentucky trip, and then decided I fell in love with the company and how everything worked. So I did that for a couple of years and realised I actually would love to be a trip manager. So during the winter of 2019 and 2020, I studied to become a trip manager. It was intense, but a lot of fun. I remember when the news came, we actually joked about one of our friends. She was pulling out the hand sanitizer. We're like, what are you doing that for? She's like, I heard this new disease is coming. And she was just taking the mickey out of her, I guess you could say. And then all of a sudden, I remember the day we were listening to the radio in the ski shop that I was working at, and it was happening. Borders were closing. And we, at this time, because I was training or studying to become a trip manager. So my first thought was, what does this mean for my training? Training was about to begin in about 3 weeks' time. So I remember sitting when we got the email about it not happening, our training for 2020. I was in the bar and I just started crying. I actually had my training manager next to me. I was like, what am I gonna do? This is not okay. At the time, I was living in a basement room, the size smaller than this room, with one window. I was in that basement room for 2 months straight by myself. I spent the entire time on my laptop. That seriously impacted my mental health. So lonely. You can't see anyone. You couldn't go out. Could go to the shops, and that was it. I remember one of my friends who also stayed in Austria at the time. She poked her head in through my window at about a month into the lockdown. And finally, when we were able to break away and go for little walks, the thing that really helped was going on walks and in the mountains and getting that break. So COVID was one of those things, you don't realise until a lot later how much affected you. I was okay. I was determined to stay because I was like, this is going to break any time. I'm becoming a trip manager. It's going to happen at any moment. Obviously, one thing led into another. And by the end of 2020, another lockdown came in and I realised, okay, maybe I do need to go home. I spent 5 weeks in Netherlands at my brother's I was on the phone to the embassy every day, crying to them, saying, get me home. My country would not let me back into Australia and through their borders. Finally, I managed to get an emergency flight to go home. And it wasn't until I was back for a little while, a couple of weeks, and I spent all my time in bed. And I realised actually I probably need to do something about it. I've seen psychologists before and I went to psychologists, I did the test, and I had, severe anxiety and stress again and depression. I hadn't really experienced too much with the depression before. That was my first one. And when I spoke to my psychologist about it, we realised COVID was rough. It did a lot, especially when, you're away from your family. It was amazing that time during 2020, getting to, fall in love and become close with the community and one of my close friends as well. But it took a toll, and took stepping away from it to realise how much of a toll it took. I mean, I also had a bunged up knee at the time, so that didn't really help. And so going back, it was rough that year. There was actually a song that came out from Tones and I called Fly Away. I listened to it every single day, just waiting for that moment to fly away again and go back to Europe. And this opportunity came up for me to have a job back with the TTC company and work with their sister companies, and this was amazing. Like, I'd been seeing my psychologist the whole time, but that moment that plane took off and I was listening to the song Fly Away, it wasn't as if my troubles dissolved. It was more that a weight had been lifted. Like, part of it was not having the choice, not having the option. And COVID really just, it took my future career away from me, or what I thought. I had no idea what it would be in the future. But now here I am, and, still struggling, or not struggling, still dealing with, anxiety and stress on the road, because it is a stressful job. But you find your moments to make yourself happy, and your travellers too. There's something that I do, like the reason I wear bright, colourful clothes is positivity. Positivity helps with everything. Yes, it helps also my travellers find me. I am the flag. I don't need a flag. But it also, my dance breaks. There's a moment on trips when people are, they've had a rough night or a big night the night before, or they're just exhausted. Sometimes our trips are big and it takes a lot. Your social battery is drained a little bit. And I can see it on their faces. And huddle, come in, dance break, let that energy out. And there's something about just, moving around, getting your body moving and doing something weird and wacky and smiling and laughing that really changes your day. Like, it could be clouds in the sky. Usually it's, Cinque Terre. You've come from Florence in a big night, or Nice in a big night, and you walk up to this fountain just before you get to the train station, and everyone's a bit tired. It's a bit of a walk, and then it's clouds in the sky, and you're like, oh, come on, dance break. And after that, everyone's like, you know what? I am excited for Cinque Terre. Those little moments are what you need on trip and keep you going. Seeing those wow moments helps, but, you need to take care.
Okay, this is definitely going to burn my fingers. Oh no, it's fine.
Yes. Yeah. Let's give it wobbles.
Okay, here we go. Oh.
What do I do with that recipe? Right, I take this out of here somehow. That's hot. You know what, I'm going to drain the water first. That's what I should do. You need to put it in the fridge to cool, right?
See if I can cool them down any faster.
Give that like 90 seconds. But I think you're supposed to, I don't know if you're supposed to let it cool first. I usually have it cold. Because you do the crispy top when it's hot. Drizzle it on the top. I have washed my hands this week. Oi! What does the button do?
I can't see it.
Oh my god.
It's just dissolving. It's not cooked yet.
Thing is though, how do I stop it after this?
Sink in yet. Don't you sink in. Don't you...
Oh, it smells divine. This is probably the best one you've seen.
No, you're gonna do the next one by yourself. I'm gonna let go.
I don't know where it is.
Okay, that looks about right. Oh,
How many? Oh! How many are there?
who's letting me operate this? Oh, okay. I think we're done now. I'll do a tiny bit more. I would eat that. I would eat that.
Hungry.
Well, I've got some good news.
Okay. Tempted to use the blowtorch to open this, but maybe it's best to just...
Probably not good news, I imagine.
Where'd it go?
I do like these wax seals though, they're very impressive.
Eat your creation, quickest time wins. Awesome. We starting the timer?
Eat your crème brûlée, the quickest time wins. When I first...
Task is all on the challenge, Sam.
Okay. So my time hasn't yet started. I haven't yet started eating it.
Oh my god, nah, bro. You can eat it, nah. You can eat it. I'll have the sugar off the top.
Help me up.
Oh, fuck that. I hate eggs, man. This is fucking like my worst nightmare. Oh, no, I can't do it, bro. Oh, fuck this.
This is so bad. Can you go off white for me?
Thank you. That helps. How much hot?
I actually have to eat it, oh my god.
It's safe to eat. That's another question.
Do you want to give it a tap just to get that crunch?
Oh! Is it safe to eat? That's the question that I'm really wondering.
It burned slightly, but if I may say so myself, it's very good.
This is. Oh, it's not bruleed.
Okay. Oh man.
Oh, I had a crunch.
It had a crunch, but not much else.
How hot is it?
Hot. Nice, bro.
Get all that sugar.
Let's do it.
So those were the few that didn't find the instructions. However, luckily, most of our contestants did actually find the instructions. So let's talk about those. So let's talk about Joe, you know, the one who looks a little bit like an egg himself.
Joe, yeah, definitely fits in that category. I think he did pretty well, considering that he was flapping quite a lot. He does like to waffle, but I think he's a bit more charming. I think he gets points for being Scottish, alright?
Yeah, the accent helps.
Especially as well, being two English people, we've got to, you know, there's been a lot of history there. Sorry. So this is us apologising to him and giving him a little extra point there, even though we don't dictate any points in this system anyway. But
No.
if he was at home, just, you know, vote for
You
him.
know.
So, Joe, I think overall did very well. I think his was the most complete of the creme brulees. I'm not sure how hygienic it was taken outside though.
No, I don't know. When there's a fridge that is designed to keep things cold, I don't know why he decided to take it outside and waft it with a tea towel. By the way, in the direction of where the chickens are outside, so almost mocking them, which isn't a nice technique, Joe.
Joe took their babies and cooked them. I mean,
I think you need to cut that part.
yeah, but it's true.
No, but they're like unfair to yeah, but you can't talk about cooking babies. Righto. Next up we've got Christian. Another strong outfit. What I will say about this is, with what Christian's wearing, I think the shirt was a little bit too much.
Yeah, I mean, come on, like at least turn, you know, up with it ironed. It's like it's a
Yeah.
basic requirement, really. That's what we ask.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if the task was wear an iron shirt, he would have failed. He would have been kicked out of the kitchen. But that's not what the task was. Also, a little bit worried about the proximity of the table and his budgies.
Yeah, I mean they were pretty much.
Yep, not the eggs we want to use for a crème brûlée.
No, but I've been told by sources that he was wearing a hairnet down there, so only leg hair made into the crème brûlée.
Fantastic. And then I was also concerned when he asked if a ramekin was a pan.
Again, very two different things. Yeah, not alike at all.
Yes, it's the same difference as a shirt and some budgie smugglers. Both clothing, but completely different sizes and shapes.
But to be fair to him, he is an on-site, so he does deal with a lot of crème brûlées. So it's not his fault, he doesn't have to make one. He's only been there for, what, a year?
At least 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, no, that's fair enough. It's fair that his didn't turn out great, since, you know, he's been there that long. Moving on.
Go. In the oven. Oven's heated. Here's a, that could have been a silly mistake if I didn't double check. Oven seems quite warm, but
Next is Celeste, another outfit. So wearing all white, which is a brave choice for a cooking challenge. I mean, obviously she didn't know that she was going to a cooking challenge, so that's obviously.
Sorry, that is my bad. I think my email got lost in the woods. I think that's how emails work.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I get mine.
Yeah.
She asked the bookshelf for help.
Is it here? I don't know. Am I hot?
I was questioning her sanity then when she was asking the bookshelf to find the ingredients.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're gonna answer right away.
No.
You know, not whenever I've asked my books physically for answers, they don't typically give them straight away. But you know, you do you. Another concern is she wanted to raw dog the egg.
So now I'm just gonna raw dog it with my hand.
Yeah, we do not condone raw dogging any eggs on this show.
No egg raw dogging here. Okay, woof. Overall, how was the crème brûlée?
I can't really remember much from her crème brûlée.
No, it was a bit runny.
Should we have a quick look at the footage again? Yeah, very
not good.
No.
I think the technical term, according to this dictionary I'm reading.
No. If I was in a restaurant, I'd definitely be asking for a refund.
Yeah, sorry.
But I think, to be honest, she had quite a good chat during it. But unfortunately, we're not judging for chats.
No, the entertainment was there, but I don't go to a restaurant for the entertainment.
No, that's a Karen diner. That's a completely different experience.
Exactly. You fuck. Right, then after Joe, we had Mr. Chris Treloggan, the managing director. Jacob, how did you feel about Chris's kind of nonchalant, casual attitude towards yourself?
I mean, at one point, I think he decided that a banoffee pie was in order instead of the crème brûlée.
Can I make a banoffee pie? I love banoffee pie.
So,
Yeah, he just wanted to change the task because he likes banoffee pie. That's not the task, Chris.
So I didn't like his the way he approached me in this house. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think that's very, it's very, very undermining.
Duran, how are you, buddy?
You know, call you Duran. There are lots of other things people might call you, you know.
Like Jacob.
Yeah,
No?
Jacob, smelly breath, you know, short stack, big as shit. You know, lots of other things, and I'm sure you can come up with your own as well. But yeah, he didn't need to do that. That was uncalled for. Also, his attitude, he was bragging.
A lot of bragging, like, oh, look at me, I've had these scars from making my 20th crème brûlée in Spain.
Favourite dessert? I still wear the scars of a brûlée incident down in Spain many years ago when I was on the road.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We've all been burnt, Chris, okay? We've all been burnt cooking food. We've all been burnt by ex-lovers. It's a thing that happens, Chris, okay? So you don't need to brag. The whisking sounded very wet.
What? What?
The whisking that he did, I don't know if he just put his microphone in the mixture. It sounded very wet. That's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's an observation that I didn't have of any of the other contestants.
Also, there was a point, just looking back at my notes, he got quite aggressive at one point. He's not here, and I quote, he's not here to make friends, he's here to make crème brûlée. I think that's some pretty violent spoon throws, I'm going to say.
We're here to make brûlée, mate, not make friends.
It's quite a lot, it's quite violent for a charity show.
Yeah. You can have friends and a crème brûlée, okay? You can have both. You can have neither as well. Me. But...
It's not like you, Richard. So, how was his crème brûlée?
His crème brûlée. Yes. His crème brûlée, I mean...
Chris's crème brûlée score?
A little bit watery. I think it wasn't the best, wasn't the worst.
I think it was pretty good. I think consistency-wise, I may disagree with you a little bit. It's a bit more custardy than custody. I can't talk.
Custody.
Yeah. I would look in the dictionary, but I don't know how to read. But I'm sure that it's in there. But it's a bit more velvety. I think it was a lot hotter. I'd say very hot. Got the impression from him. Can't take scores away from that. Interesting method in cooling down, put in the fridge instead of outside frantically waving it with a tea towel.
Yeah. I was also wondering why he was pouring the sugar from so high up, if you notice that from all the way up here. I don't know if there's a reason you do that.
Well, I mean, it might be because he's been watching quite a lot of Salt Bay, but he is, a little bit older than most of our contestants.
Excuse me, I was thinking of Saltburn and I was like, what's that got to do with anything?
No, we will not go there.
No, do not eat a crème brûlée made by that production.
But I think, to be honest, I think he did okay, considering Chris does pay our wages.
So Chris, you win.
You win.
That's it. Yeah, cool.
Show's over.
Well done, Chris.
Well done.
Well done. Alright, so the next contestants we have are the on-sites team. We have high hopes for them because they work on the on-sites. There are 3 of them. So I thought, Jacob, is that the reason why you decided to blindfold them, take away their hearing, and also make sure that one of them couldn't speak?
Well, just to give you a bit of context, they actually did this to themselves. So they may look like they've just come from Guantanamo Bay.
Guantanamo.
They may look like they've just come from prison, but they decided to do this to themselves for some reason. I think they thought, as a 3, it was unfair. So they decided to, basically, one of them would be blindfolded, Tom would be deaf. He was fully deaf, by the way. He had earphones in, playing, I think it was Lady Gaga on repeat. I don't know how he didn't shove his head into the oven. Oh.
Shove your head into the oven, saying that. It's enough from you.
Sorry.
One thing, they need to learn how to fill up a kettle rather than just pouring it in the spout. You can definitely take the lid off a kettle.
I think they do have that feature where they're just a little
typical, or some of them if you're not. There's definitely a way of doing it rather than the way that you did it. And there's also a wonderful part, nothing to do with cooking, where it looked like Tom barked into the cupboard.
Should we see that?
Eggs. And what else?
it got too much to him. That's raw dogging. Hey.
I think he's before becoming an on-site, he was actually a sniffer dog. So when he found something like, I don't know, drugs or ham in someone's suitcase, he'd go ruff,
or a crème brûlée.
A crème brûlée recipe.
This person's bringing in crème brûlée.
What do you think about their actual crème brûlée?
Well, the crème brûlée, I think. I can't remember.
It was the one where it was literally milk.
Oh. They're crème brûlée. So, considering there are 3 of them, they work on sites, they should have done a better job. It could have been that part of it was that, did they give the blowtorch to the 2 out of the 3 of them that could see? No, they decided to give it to the blindfolded one. That sometimes
I mean, it just makes sense, doesn't it? I think it makes a lot of sense, you know. She's not doing a lot, get her involved, you know. Just hand her something, it's like flammable, and, well, I mean, if the kitchen sets on fire, well, she won't see, so no worries.
Here you go, so you could just leave her right in there. Okay, so next up, we're going to talk about Sam, but my first question is, Jacob, is he okay?
No.
He's not. No, I could see that, the panic and the stress of him just being in a kitchen.
To be honest, I'll give you a bit of backstory, ladies and gentlemen. So, he went to Oktoberfest, and when I say he went to Oktoberfest, he was Oktoberfest. He was there from the very start to the very end. And I think he just got back, he just landed. Unfortunately, his lederhosen did not survive Oktoberfest, which is, I think, we're very grateful for.
Yes.
To see that on TV.
Yeah, lederhosen went through a lot that entire time, so well done. Yeah.
But I think, to be honest, I think being in a normal setting again, where you're not surrounded by currywurst, pretzels, or just, you know, being it is a very scary environment.
It is, and thank God that you gave him that stein of beer, because that definitely calmed him down. The amount, I think, let's just have a look how many swigs he actually took.
Frost. Bros. Okay.
Yes. That's how stressful it was.
I mean, I thought I'd have to put him down at one point.
Are you talking about in the kitchen or at Oktoberfest? Because he was a beast.
I played the fifth.
And I don't remember how his crème brûlée was. Does he remember his crème brûlée? Yeah, he had a lot to drink.
I don't remember. Sam's crème brûlée, to look through the list. I think it was pretty standard. I just don't think it was that cooked. Again, I think the problem with Sam, he was too busy drinking instead of cooking.
I'm worried about your definition of standard. It's like, it was pretty standard, but it wasn't cooked.
Bear in mind, I have not got a restaurant's license, as you can see. I would be fired.
Yes, he would. He's tried and he's failed. Much as Sam did in this. Okay, and then last but not least, we had our duo. We had Hannah and Ollie. Now, Hannah and Ollie, they're not a couple. They are just friends. However, this was a good advert for staying single.
Stop freaking out.
I'm not freaking out. I'm trying to be efficient in 30 minutes.
I mean, I was editing that clip till 2 in the morning, and I was actually feeling quite lonely recently, still watching that. And I can tell myself now that, thank God, nobody finds me attractive, and I will die alone.
Aww. It seemed in that one as well that Hannah did just take control of the kind of situation, and then Ollie was just there with his goose on his head, acting like a goose on his head. In fact, there's a version of that I want to see, where you Photoshop out Ollie's entire body and it's just Hannah working with a well-spoken goose flying around.
A bit like Ratatouille.
A bit like Ratatouille.
But I don't remember that movie much.
Yeah, it's exactly that, yeah.
Unfortunately, Liv can't comment.
How was that? I don't remember how the crème brûlée was.
Not good.
Oh.
I thought it was okay, but again, just like their marriage or
their non-marriage.
Yeah, the tensions were not set for that crème brûlée.
No.
Not firm, not creamy.
Yeah.
A little bit too watery, I'd say.
Yeah, coming into a toxic environment, so there would be some toxins that probably seeped into the crème brûlée.
And probably that crème brûlée is going to commit a lot of crimes and probably end up 12 years in jail due to these issues later in life. Is that everyone?
Yeah, that's everyone.
Enjoyed the video? Good. Head over to our Just Giving page where you can vote for who you think should win Task Manager.